Okay. uh, so practice, yeah, spend sufficient time, and then it is not at all difficult. Let us. So what we have done in case of accounts receivable, we have completed the accounts receivable configuration. This is AR. So I think I have forwarded already AR also. Here the configuration steps are same, but I think the company code might have changed from the first document to second document. Don't worry. And here you go ahead with the configuration, everything, and coupled with my recorded version, you can go ahead. So here, just because since around, I think 5 days we do not have session. I think our last session we have done on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 days we do not have. Of course, Monday was expected that I'm not going to take the session. I think I don't know whether I have informed you or not on Friday. One minute. Hello. So we have done 5 steps. Number 1 is define account groups with screen layout customer, and there we have created the customer account groups. So just I'll recap fast. Define account groups for customers. This is account groups is nothing but for the purpose of, say for example, we are going to have domestic customers, foreign customers, business customers, like that. 3 groups we have. So like that we have defined here. Right, domestic customer, foreign customer, only 2 we have defined. Right, each group, because all the domestic customers are grouped into domestic customer group, foreign customers are grouped. So for each group, right, we can create any number of customers again. And subsequently what we have done, we have created the number ranges for the customer accounts, and some number ranges we have defined, and subsequently we have assigned the number ranges to the customer account group, because in each group I'm going to create number of customers. Right, say domestic customers, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, any number of customers I can have. So here what we have done, my group name is see DRDC, that is Dr. Reddy Labs domestic customer group, and similarly foreign customer group for DRL. So like this we have created 2 groups. For each group I have created 0, 9 and 10 number range. What is that 0, 9 and 10? So that is nothing but, see here, 9 and 10, right? 6 lakh 10,021, 6 lakh 10,101. So this both the number ranges. Here when you create customers in this group, system creates customer 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, it will go on creating the number of customers. So for that purpose, to identify the number of customers, I'm going to give this number range. So afterwards what we have done, we have defined document number ranges. Document number ranges are nothing but say for sundry debtors, that is customers, we have documents like DR, DZ, right, DG, DR, DZ, customer credit memo, customer invoice, customer payment. So like that, 3 documents we have defined in OB, A7, and okay, specified number ranges. System will ask 16, 18, 14. We should not change that, but logically I'm giving, which is indicating 16 indicates 16 here, 18 indicates 18 here, like that I have given the number ranges. 16 lakhs 1 to 17 lakhs, 18 lakhs 1 to 19 lakhs, like that I have given. And so many people will get confusion with number ranges previously I have defined and this number range, right? So you don't get confused in this. That number range is for the purpose of creating the customers and customer number range, right? That is to create customers, maybe any number of customers, that number range is created and assigned. But this number range is for the customer documents, whatever the document that I'm going to generate, right, for customers, that is DG customer credit memo, and DR customer invoice, and DZ customer payment, like that. These are the documents which I use. This is document number range, right? Previous one is customer number range, that is. And the fifth one is define tolerance groups. Define tolerance group. Here we have done nothing, very small, only one single step we have done. I have created like one group. I think business transactions, incoming payments, manual incoming payments, define tolerance groups employees. Let me activate T code, IMG activity. Right, OBA3, define tolerances for customers. So here we have defined our own group, but that group indicates, see here we have not done much. We have created for company code DRLB, DR01 we have defined, right? This is the company code, this is the currency, this is the tolerance group. I can create any number of tolerance groups. Why? What is the purpose of tolerance group? What is that it going to be? What is that it is tolerating? Means here the toleration is nothing but, say for example, grace days, arrears due date. If any permitted payment difference, it may be gain or loss. If you are receiving, how much I can tolerate, how much percentage I can accept. If payment is given less amount by the company, by the customer, so like that, all those things, parameters we can define. And to be frank, we don't use much of this, right? And that too, this is only for specific purpose only we use, right? Though this facility is given, it doesn't mean that we have to use it, right? But for the time being, what I said, grace days, in case if payment due date is going to be maybe 1 week, maybe 10 days or 15 days or 20 days, what are the payment days, we are giving additionally 3%, 3 days of grace period. So like that, cash discount, say cash discount, terms displayed. See to whom we can give cash discount, to whom we cannot discount, I mean give any discount, right? Say current cash discount, first cash discount, second cash discount. See, depending upon the group of customers, I can define tolerance. For one group, if the rich customers are there, I don't give any grace days, and my pricing may be different depending upon the location. If I classify the customers as medium, etc., then I'll be giving more liberal terms, etc., because to facilitate them, right? So that kind of tolerances can be defined. And so for the time being, for us, defining a tolerance group is a must, right? All these things we have defined on the day and created the customers. Here let me show you how we have created even customers. We have created 2 customers, right? See here, GL account is what is a master record. Similarly, customer account is also a master record. See, there are 2 things. One is master record, another one is transaction record. So master record is of permanent nature. Transaction is nothing but, see, creation of a customer account is a creation of customer master. And if you post an invoice into the customer account, that is a transaction record, right? Transaction records are the day-to-day transactions, whatever we execute for each and every customer, they are transaction records. And master records are of permanent nature. And we have created, see, FD02, FD01 create, FD02 change, FD03 define the display. We have created two customers, 6,01,021. What is the number range that we have given there? Right, system picks up the continuation number from there. Just give me a second. Let me call why these two people have not joined. Give me a second. Yeah, so we have created the customer MasterCard. So here we have given the name, address, everything we have given, and this is the general data and control data, payment transactions, all these things generally used by the SD consultants, because in real scenario regular customers will be created by the sales and distribution consultants. All this configuration, everything will be done by them. But why we are doing is, unless we create all those things, you cannot post accounting entries. So that's why we are doing it. And one more thing I told you, any invoice that is going to be generated from the sales and distribution module, and that will be flowing into financial accounting. But since we do not have SD module, right, we are creating the customer accounts, etc., and we are posting the accounting entries manually into the system, right? That is the purpose. And in the company code data, what we have done, we have linked up the recon account. Recon account is nothing but 200,301 is the sundry debtors for domestic customers. So I told you we have created two groups. For each group I have created a recon account, that is sundry debtors account. Right, so we have used general ledger, MasterCard, GL accounts, FS00. Certain T codes you have to remember so that you can work fast. So in FS00 we have created, say, 200,301. So 200,301 is nothing but sundry debtors account. What is sundry debtors? I told you already, sufficient to explain in the previous one. Right, listen to that session again. And sundry debtors is a reconciliation account, and each and every customer account will be linked to the sundry debtors account. We cannot post directly any entry to the sundry debtors account because this is a reconciliation. Any entry to be posted only routed through customer account, that's all. You cannot directly post to this account. And which identifies, the main identification is, say, recon account for account type is customers. This is recon account. Because of this, it will get a special feature that it will not allow any direct postings to this account. and I have given you already sufficient examples here. Right here we have already seen all these things. Sundry, say sundry debtors account, and this is customer account. So this is each and every customer account, customer 1, customer 2, like that. In every customer account is linked to sundry debtors account. So like that, in customer account I have given, see here, this is a Sun Pharma dealer. Here Recon account, this Sun Pharma dealer is linked with Recon account here, and this is Recon account 200 301, same account we have linked here. The purpose is, whenever I'm going to post any accounting entry to Sun Pharma, it should be posted to Recon account, because the purpose of this Recon account is it should be reflected in the balance sheet. The total of all sundry debtors at any given point of time, the balance will be reflected in the sundry debtors, and in the balance sheet, if you see any balance sheet, in that balance sheet you will find the total one cluster figure of sundry debtors. That is nothing but that is derived from sundry debtors GL account, right? And because you cannot, because you may be having 100 customers, 200 customers, 300 customers. Recently, in one company, means around 1 year back, we have implemented one SAP, and there they had around more than 5,000 customers, right? So any outstanding balance in customer account is a current asset for us. So in such case, how you are going to reflect the sundry debtors is only with one single figure of sundry debtors, because all customers, 3,000 customers, I cannot reflect in the balance sheet. So that's why the total net figure of sundry debtors is going to be reflected in the sundry debtors account, right? So every entry whatever you post, that will be posted even here also, and whether it is a debit or credit will be reflected, and net balance is seen here. This net balance is going to be reflected in the balance sheet. All these things we have discussed, I have recapped again, right? Now we have posted few accounting entries also. Accounting entries is nothing but uh, invoice. We have raised invoice. I have created two customers, right? We have already posted two invoices, but let me post one more invoice. As I told you, in case of real scenario where SD module is there, you need not post any accounting entry directly like this. The data will be posted from sales and distribution module, right? As soon as they raise a billing document, system triggers one accounting document with the customer account data to sales, that will be posted in financial accounting. Since we do not have sales and distribution module with us, we ourselves raising an accounting entry as if invoice is raised. So when invoice is raised, whatever is the accounting entry that is going to be triggered, same entry we are manually posting here. And so it is always better to practice immediately after the class that is going to complete, because SAP is so volatile, and that too, this is a new subject, new jargon, new terminology, right? New way of functioning, new way of working, right? Definitely I can understand that you feel bit confusion, and some doubts will be there, right? And but once you practice, all those things will get resolved. And don't forget to read the documentation in the SPRO. At the same time, you can go through the SAP library, which I have already shown you. Now let me raise one more invoice. This is accounting, financial accounting, accounts receivable, document entry, F-22 or FB70. Even here also you can raise the invoice, or you can raise even here also. I want to see what are the FB03 display. FB03 also you have to constantly remember that T code. So these are the two DR. DR means document type, DR means nothing but invoice. See here, DR customer invoice. We have given 18 lakhs 1 to 19 lakhs. So that's why 18 lakhs 1, 18 lakhs 2, like that system generating the number range. I want to see this. Just double click on the document number range. Document number, Sun Pharma dealer to sales. Alright. And the beauty of SAP here is, see, Sun Pharma dealers account debit and sales account is credit. Always credit amount will be reflected with minus figure. And right, this is the document the way which we have entered. That's why this is called entry view. Now I want to see the general ledger view. General ledger view means how it is posted in the general ledger, because this is customer ledger, not general ledger. See, if you click on general ledger, it will go to sundry debtors account. Right, sundry debtors account debit, and sales pharma product sales account is credit. Right, now if you want to see entry view is customer, but this customer to which account it has posted? To sundry debtors account. Right. Similarly, second entry, $1,33,000 Sun Pharma. First one, what is the amount? Right. So we can post even accounting entry in not only in F-22, even you can post in FB70 also. Right. What is FB70? The relation between F-22 and FB70 is the same relation which you have in case of FB50 and F-02. Here is a multi-line item. It is screen by screen you can post. If you want to post in FB70, right, so it is multi-line item. See, customer, you can select a customer, 201, invoice date, same today's date I am taking, right. Say here GL account, sales account I need to take. Let me see how many sales accounts do we have. 3 lakhs 1, 3 lakhs 2. Sales music systems, product 2. So what I can do, I can take, say 3 lakh 1 and 3 lakh 2. So if you have more number of products, sales can be reflected like this. Right, it is credit anyway. Customer account is debit, sales account is credit. Right, say here say 75,000, 50,000. Total is going to be 1,25,000. Press enter. Right. Yes, you can simulate and see the entry. See, TMC Electronics account is debited and sales music system, two accounts got created. Save it. So like this we can raise any number of invoices. And so now say we have posted invoice. After posting the invoice, I need to receive payment from customer. Posting of invoices we have completed. Then we receive payment from customer. When you receive payment from customer, there are 2 points. One is, see, whenever you receive any payment, we clear the outstanding item. Acha, let me show you customer account. Accounts receivable, account, FD10N. FD10N display balances. Do you remember what is the T code for looking at the GL account? FS10N. See, in case of GL account, see FS10N. Display balances. Here, FD10N. Right, FS10N, FD10N. S stands for GL and D stands for customer. Right. In case of accounts payable, FK10N. Right, display balances. So this is the first party. 6,10,021. Just execute. DRLB. Right. $122, $133. What happened to the third invoice? It is okay. I think we have posted to the other customer. 1 minute. Oh, I think I have not posted to this company code. Other company code, I think I have posted it. If I'm not wrong, I have posted to not this.
Posted to Sony, I guess.
Sony. Who is this, Anusha?
Yeah.
Yeah. You should have told me when I'm posting it because I did not observe the company code.
I thought
Yeah?
you were just saying as example.
Okay. Anyhow, okay. For the purpose of showing, it's okay. Yeah. Sometimes if I because I do have 2-3 company codes. Sometimes systems, whatever the previous company code, because on Saturday, Sunday, I have taken weekend batch. So for that, we are going ahead with the Sony company. So that's why system reflects that company code first. Whatever the system is so intelligent that whatever the continuously you work on one company code, system will display that company code. If you want to change, you have to change it. Otherwise, system takes the existing company code. Right. So like that, you can post F dash, that is F dash 22. Right. Now what I will do, accounts receivable, document entry, F dash 22, we have raised invoice here, or F dash 70. Now F dash 28, incoming payment. So whenever you receive any incoming payment, what I will do, I will clear the open item. So, but before clearing open item, let me show you account. So FD10N, we are in FD10N. Let us see this F-21. This is the customer account, right? And customer account is reflecting debit balance. See here, 2 invoices we have posted on 6th. And if you keep the cursor here, it is open. Open means what? Outstanding. You can make settings legend on of icons. So this is open, this is parked, that is cleared. Cleared means for which we have received the payment. So till now we have not received any payment for this. So now let us suppose okay 122 133. Okay, so here what I wanted to tell you is that there are two things. One is when you receive payment, then we call it as clearing the open item. That means whatever the indication or the symbol system is showing open, that has to be cleared. Open means outstanding, so that has to be cleared. See, this is open. Open means it will, when it will be closed, it is cleared. We call it as clearing. When we receive exact payment, then I link up that with this 22 122, then I can clear it. But here always it may not be possible. That's why here when you receive an invoice, when you receive payment equal to the invoice amount, that is called complete clearing. Because if I am receiving say for 1,25,000 invoice, if you receive 1,25,000 payment, then we clear this open item with 1,25,000 payment. That is called complete clearing, means without any balance, complete invoice will be cleared. Instead, if you receive payments in 2-3 times, so that is called partially we can clear the invoice. Right? How this works, we'll see. Right? So when payment is received, incoming payment F dash 28. Eleven 9. So this is DZ. See, by default system is showing DZ document. Why DZ? Because there is a customer payment. See here, DZ customer payment 14. Right, 14 is the number range. DZ. Let us see when you post an entry. So by default it will display. Right, this is DZ customer payment. When customer payment you receive, right, let us enter the details. See, for example, I have received payment through check number. So document header text. So I can say this is example for, right, full payment received from customer. Dr. Reddy Labs, DZ document type, period system will pick up, currency INR. Right, check number we have received is 123456 and bank data. So whenever we are going to receive a check, I'm going to deposit into bank immediately. Right, that's why let us take that accounting entry, bank account data to customer account. Customer account is going to be given credit. So debit what comes in and credit the giver. So in the same principle, right, 1,22,000. This is account, sorry, 200,405 bank account number this is. Right, bank account number 200,405 and the amount is going to be 1,22,000. Right, text. Right, complete clearing. right? Complete clearing. You can take if you want business area. Now open a customer account. So 6,10,021. From this customer we are receiving the payment, right? Click on process open items, right? No tolerance amount, I'm sorry, because for Sunday batch we have another tolerance. Anyhow, no, this will not function. OB 57. Right, once you give the details, click on process open items. See, 1,22,000, 1,33,000, both are outstanding, right? These are the two outstanding invoices which system is displaying to us. Now the thing is, we have 1,22,000 amount entered, and if I want to save, system will not allow me to save. See, difference is too large for clearing. What system is thinking here, right? I'm going to clear the total entire 2,55,000 with 1,22,000, right? So since this these figures, if you observe, these are all color blue in color, means that is in active mode. So in order to link up the payment, we need to deactivate other line items, because say for example this amount 1,22,000 is going to be linked to this amount. So that's why this has to be kept in blue. Other account, other line items, whatever it may be, deactivate. Now here amount entered and amount assigned will be equal. Always see that both of these things should be equal, then only system will accept and will allow you to save. Now 14 lakhs one document posted. Let us see account FBL FD 10N. See, 1,22,000 payment created. Here if you double click on debit column, it will show you the debit amount, right? And for this 1,22,000, whatever the DR amount, right, it is showing now green in color because that has been cleared. If you show credit, see this is only credit line item with minus figure, and since this is already cleared, it will be showing green. If you want to see balance amount 1,33,000, right, 133 is the outstanding amount, 122 debit, 122 credit. So once amount is posted like this, it will be cleared. Just give me a second, I'll be back. right. So this is see, open item will get clear like this, but in real scenario this may not happen regularly, and getting payment for exact invoice amount may not be possible. So that's why what we do, we'll say partial clearing. Say for example now 1,33,000 is their outstanding amount. Let me check for in 3 installments I receive. Right, 1,33,000. So 1,33,000 incoming payment F-28. So what I'll do is that, okay, check number 1 2 3 5 4 okay 7. Right, this is partial clearing. Partial payment received. Bank data, bank account 200,405. Say first of all we have received payment for 70,000. Right. Right, partial payment received. 6,10,021. DRLB. Right, process operator. Right, now even if you want to save, system will not accept. Difference is too large for clearing. What does it mean? Outstanding amount is 133, 70,000 is amount received. So system will not allow us. Click on partial payment tab. Right. So in the partial payment tab, payment amount received. How much payment we have received? We have received only 70,000. What you do? Double click on this. Then system will pick up exact amount, whatever we have received, that will be picked up. Now here amount entered and amount assigned will be same. That means we are, whatever the amount that is received, that is linking. Assigned means here linking up to the invoice. So only this much we are linking up. Right. Now system will allow me to save it. Right. Document number 14,02,000 was posted in company code. Now say I'll show you one more scenario also. If one more invoice is also there, how to do that? Let me post one more invoice in the same party. Yeah, Manoj. No problem, no problem. Yeah, yeah, it is being recorded. I'll forward it. Right then. Bye. Right. One more. Say 1,44,000 invoice I'm posting. Customer invoice posted. Customer account data to sales. Right, 50. 3 lakh 1 is my GL account. Sales pharma product 144. Right. Okay. Now out of 133 we have received 70,000 first. Now incoming payment of dash 28. Let us imagine we have received Yeah, check payment, whatever the check numbers, etc. You can enter it. Of course, it's not a mandatory. You can account 204.05 amount. Say now I have received 30,000 out of 133. 70 first payment, 30,000 second payment. Process open items. See now 1,33,000 the invoice for which we have first payment received is 70,000. Now we have received 30,000. Now one more invoice is also there. So in such case what you do? You deactivate all other invoices. You deactivate this. Go to partial payment tab. Right. After make the partial payment tab, even this also you can deactivate because this is payment received. This also should not be active. Deactivate. Right now, this 30,000 has to be linked to 1,33,000. Keep the cursor in the payment amount column, double click. Right, system picks up the same amount. Now, amount entered and amount assigned are same. Now, system will allow you to save. Right? Go back to FD10N 21. See, here the problem is unless final payment is received, system will not clear the open item. See, 1,44 is the first this invoice, extra invoice which I have posted. Now against 133 we have received 70 and 30. Still I have to receive 33,000. Unless I receive total payment, system will not clear the open item. That's why until then it shows all DZ means customer payment. So that also will be shown as open item. Come back. Now finally the balance 33,000 we have received. So imagine, and one more thing. Okay, let me show you this first. Acha, FBL 5N, there is one more T code after the in the account FD10N display balance. FBL 5N, here it will show you options here. See here, for this party, open items, clear items, all items, anything I can see. Say for example I want to see only open items. In such case, select the radio button, open item, click execute. See, all open items are seen. 70, 30. How is the voice now? 1 minute. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Yeah, is there any improvement now? Hema?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Maybe sometimes because of net addition, because now see here my even the internet is also showing almost 5 bars. Okay, now so like this open items can be seen like this, and if you want to see only cleared items, select radio button cleared items. Look at this, only cleared items. Want to see all items? I can see all the items, all open items as well as cleared items, right? So you can use FBL 5N like this, FBL 5N. To view the customer account, you can see here. To view the balances, you can see here. Right now, balance amount 33,000 we have received. For example, incoming payment F-28. Say balance 33,000. Right, click on open items. Now here what I can do is just simply 1,44,000 invoice whatever is there. Rest of the things for 133 amount 30,000 70,000 this 33 all these three belongs to 133 invoice, right? Double click and deactivate other invoice. Now here it will be 33. You even need not go to partial payment, though this is a partial payment. I'm not going there because here itself I can resolve it, right? And in real scenario, that means in case of companies, generally I mean accountants, those who are working on accounts receivable, a separate team will be there. Accounts payable, separate team will be there. Their job is continuously clear the open items, see that all entries are being posted in the customer accounts or vendor accounts, etc. And constantly they have to clear the open item exclusively for the purpose of account receivable. Maybe one team will be there, especially in all big companies. Yeah, even I have seen so many job requirements in UK, US, right? We need accounts payable SAP consultant, accounts receivable SAP consultant, like that specifically that end user companies will ask, not consulting side, but from the end user company's perspective, they'll be recruiting separately a team. In case if the customers are maybe thousands means, and 1,000 will be given to one consultant, another 1,000 like that, 4 consultants will be given, each 1,000 consultants will be given. Their job is to see that each and every in his area, whatever the payment that he has received and what are the credit notes to be posted, everything with respect to 1,000 or 500 customers, depending upon the size of the company, they'll allot. Right, if 500 customers are given to me, I'll be taking care of everything. Constantly I need to check what are the open items, what are the payment received, what are the clearing the open items. Everything is my job, right? So that is the case. Now once you deactivate this, you can clear it and save it. Now come back again, go to FBL 5N 21 open items, only 1,44,000 will be there. See here, you see all items except 144. See now 122, 122, 70, 30, 33. All these three will get cleared. Are the incoming payments cleared against 133. So though this is a tedious job, I know that there is a bit difficult. Why this is required? First of all, see simply what I can do is, in case of manual accounting system, what people used to do, say in case of customer account, say 122, 133, 144, three invoices are there. What are the payment that I receive? What I will do, whenever I receive payment, just give me a second. say 1,22,000 is invoice amount. Now by bank payment received 122. So what we are doing, we are clearing this and this. After receipt of this amount, what is the balance? 277, right? 2,77,000. Then it will be 3,99,000. Right, both are totals. $3,99,000 is the, now 277 is outstanding. This will be reflected in the balance sheet. Now say for example this invoice has been raised on say what is this month, September 11th. Okay, September 11th. Say this is 01/08/2013. This invoice is raised on this date and now payment is received. That's why both of them will be cleared. Right. So here we can identify that 122 and this is going to be cleared. Right. Now if 133 is received in 3 installments, right, this is say 70, then 30,000, then 33,000, right? This now here 1,33,000, if you receive only 70, so balance is going to be 66,000, 63,000, 63 plus 144. So like this outstanding amount, whatever the outstanding amount, we have to analyze based on the date. Every company will be preparing one age-wise analysis. Say if sundry debtors is there, sundry debtors, management has asked me, I am the say for example accounts receivable accountant. Management has asked me what is the outstanding amount today. Means I said say 1 crore. 1 crore outstanding, that is correct as per my books. Out of this, say this invoice is raised on 01/09. This invoice is raised on 05/09. Right. Right. My outstanding amount, if management is going to ask me, say these both are say 15 days credit, right? 15 days credit payment term, 15 days credit. 15 days credit means here what is going to happen? Am I due today? As on today's date, these two invoices are not due. But if I am going to, if management is going to ask me, say for example, even 122 also I have not received. My total outstanding amount is 3,99,000. If management is going to ask me what is the outstanding amount, I'll say 3,99,000. Now out of that, okay, how much is to be collectible and how much is not collectible? If that question is going to be asked by the management, so what should I say? 1,20,000 is collectible, mean that is due, and these two are not due. So this kind of age-wise analysis, that is, and also management may ask me what is the age of the debt. So this is going to be 40 days, and this is not due, and sometimes it may be zero due. So I have to analyze my amount of the debt by not due, 0 to 30 days, 30 to 60 days, 60 to 90 days, like that I need to analyze and give it to management. Because if you take working capital from the banks, I need to submit on or before 10th, almost every, whatever the country may be. I have to submit my account receivables and inventory values to the bank. When I submit my outstanding amounts to the bank, because see, I'll show them, yeah, this is the amount that I'm going to, my receivables are this. If I submit 1 crore, right, maybe my working capital loan granted maybe around 70 to 80% of that receivables. Banker will not consider if the amount is, outstanding amount is more than 6 months. So that's why I need to submit age-wise analysis. We'll get one beautiful age-wise analysis from SAP that I'll show you at the end. When we go to the MIS, I'll show you. Right. So for the purpose of preparing age-wise analysis of the outstanding amount, I need to clear the open items like this. That is the reason I'm going to take the pain of clearing the open items, partial, everything. Though it is bit tedious for me, I'll be employing few people, right, and my report will be perfect. Some people think that no, say once SAP is implemented, I can dispose some of the employees. I'm not require, I don't require them because SAP is going to give me everything. But that is wrong thinking. If SAP is going to be implemented, I need more people, because SAP is going to give me perfect documentation and perfect reports. For generating the perfect report, right, I need to provide more information, right? Of course, in some of the cases I can reduce, my job is going to be reduced a lot, but in some of the cases I need even more people. Say for example, for automatic payment program, certain things are there my manpower can be reduced, but in some of the cases, right, I require more attention of the people, right? So okay, whatever it may be, clearing of open item concept is going to be used for the purpose of generation of report like age-wise analysis, right? The purpose is to analyze the age-wise debt of the customers. And for people like, say, so many, I told you there are 2,000 customers are there, or 3,000 customers are there. So generating the age-wise analysis for that many number of customers is very tedious job, right? So here I remember that when I was working in one of the companies in 1995, between 95 and 2000, at the time we have not implemented SAP. We used to round up like this. If payments are received, round up this like that, and used to create the age-wise analysis, right? Then we have gone for SAP implementation, and subsequently our job became very much easier, right? So for the purpose of age-wise analysis, I need to link up payment as well as payment to the invoice. That is my purpose, right? Anyhow, you'll get more clarity once I show you the report also. So this is called clearing of open items, right? Posting of invoices, clearing of the open item. Open items can be cleared partially as well as complete clearing. So here partial clearing is also there, and how to do all those things it is given. So next we'll take up tomorrow next topic, but you have to be very clear on till now whatever we have seen. SAP is like playing one-day cricket, right? You need to practice on par with me. I think once I told you already, right? Based on the person who is going to make the first batting, the second team should plan arrangements like that accordingly. If 300 is the score, right, I need to plan, okay, I need to maintain 6 run rate from the beginning. Otherwise, if I go ahead, I think I don't know if my run rate increases, the number of overs will get reduced, my required run rate will be going up, and I may not be able to complete it. So that's why you also please plan accordingly, spend sufficient time of number of hours from the beginning, so that you can practice along with me, because in future classes topics will be a little more tougher and it may be difficult for you to follow unless you practice the earlier things. Otherwise, just only you'll be listening, that's all, and you cannot get anything when I'm teaching you, right? So if you have to understand, if you want to understand when I am teaching itself, right, you need to practice a lot. Any doubts, Anusha? Yeah. So Prasad, anything more from your side? I think you have logged in late today.
Yes, yes, I stuck in my traffic and I am late today.
Okay.
Anyway, I will practice
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'll send you the
And if
recording
any
now
doubts,
itself.
yes, please try. Thank you.